If you guys want to see what I think of the Good Apple KVD Beauty Foundation Balm, keep on watching. Hi guys, welcome back to Boomx Beauty Beat. If it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and to like the video. You know, that's what we live for, us YouTubers. Anyway, I wanted to review the KVD Beauty Good Apple. I have not opened this. I've got mine in medium 027. This foundation has gone viral on TikTok and I guess somewhat too on YouTube, although reviewers on YouTube are giving it mixed reviews. So I thought it would be interesting for me to try it because from what I'm seeing for reviews, it's mostly being done by people with combination or oily skin, and I have dry skin and mature skin, so I wanted to see what it looked like on me. I didn't understand why it was called apple, and so it says here that it's infused with apple extract to help nourish skin, recycle your compact. Okay. Anyway, the compact itself, it's cute. It's kind of in this plasticky container. It's not like luxe looking or anything like that. In all honesty, it looks kind of cheap other than the design, but neither here nor there. What did I pay for this? I think Canadian is going to be different. It came to $52.22 because I had to pay $12.32 shipping and handling because I'm in Canada. But the actual foundation is $38. Yeah. So it was not cheap, so when I say that the packaging is cheap, well, it just kind of, if the foundation is blowing my mind, I don't care about the packaging, but let's give it a try, because I do wear full coverage, you guys, if any of you watch my videos, because I've got a lot of hyperpigmentation to cover and under eye and so forth, and I use the foundation to conceal a little bit for me already. But when I saw some of the coverage from this, I'm like, ooh, maybe. And I love the feel of a balm as well. So yeah, I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to do half my face with sponge, half with brush, and just sort of see how it works better. And I've also saw that if you put a ton on, it doesn't go very well. So I'll start and build it up just so that I don't pack it on too heavily immediately. Let's just take a quick look at what KVD says about this foundation. It is a Good Apple Foundation Balm, so it's different than a liquid or a cream. Full coverage with a fresh matte finish. So, fresh matte finish? Yep. Not flat, not dewy, just right. Skin looks like skin. Okay. Get one and done, buildable full coverage that lasts all day and feels like you're not even wearing foundation. Quickly covers blemishes and discoloration for an instant confidence boost. It's flashback free, non-kicky, and it lasts all day. Juicy details. This vegan formula is infused with apple extract and sodium hyaluronate. I said that wrong, sorry. To help nourish and hydrate skin. It's creamy, non-comedogenic, and it minimizes the appearance of pores for a smooth, healthy look. It's best for normal to dry skin. So that is why, because I'm watching so many people review this who have oily skin, and it's not meant for oily skin, really. It's meant for drier skin. That's me. So let's give this a try. I've got my brush, and I'm putting it into the balm, into the foundation balm, taking it up. And yeah, let's give this a try. Wow. Wow. Maybe I took up too much. Oh my gosh, maybe I took up too much. I'm going to keep putting this on, you guys, and spread it about. I'll use my sponge later, but I don't want to waste any of the product. I want to know how this sits under my mature eyes as well, because, us mature ladies, we have trouble under our eyes, but dang, that is some good coverage. Now what I've seen, like, look at that, you guys. Can you see the difference already? that I'm gonna just kind of buff this bit off here and just show you on my face the difference in coverage. I haven't put any concealer on yet. Wow. I'm going to take my sponge and kind of see how it works with a sponge and bounce it a bit. So what everybody seems to be complaining about is, yes, it looks good for an hour, but then it breaks up later. But if you've got oily skin and you're using a balm, I can see how that can happen. Like, that's insane amount of coverage. I can see what the hype's about, totally. Let's just keep going with this and see how it sits with other makeup. I just can't, I had to take a look at that a little better with the camera off and see the difference. I am like in a bit of shock right now. Okay, oops, I said I was going to do it. So I'm going to pick it up with my finger, and I'm going to put it on with my finger and then use my sponge and see what the difference is for application. I like to put it under my eyes because then I don't need to use as much concealer. So I'm sorry if you guys don't do that, but because I have such dark circles, I need all the help I can get. Okay, I didn't put that much on this side. I think you're going to get, well, I think you're going to get a bit more coverage with a brush if you're looking for more coverage. Seems like. Getting a lot of people complain that it doesn't hold up that well, so I'm going to see how it holds up. The texture of it, it's like, it's not, it's, I know what balms feel like. I have a few balms and I like the feel of balms, so it doesn't bother me because anything with that kind of slip to it makes me feel hopeful that it's going to deal with my dry skin. I should let you guys know that I did put on the Tatcha water cream and the silk canvas. I also put on a bit of the Becca under eye corrector beforehand. So I will go put my concealer on and then come back and get some powder for the rest of the face. Right, so we're gonna set this with a little bit of my One Size powder in translucent, and just putting it on for a couple of minutes, and I've got most of my, like, my deepest lines are in my forehead, and so I'm noticing like a little bit of settling in there. I don't mind that as long as I can move it out and powder in it and it evaporates, but I'm not sure how that will go yet, because we want to have that kind of airbrush, you know, existence. And my freckles are coming out because the sun's coming out now, you guys. It's spring. It's so good. So I'm just lightly dabbing some powder, not going super heavy. It does leave a very emollient finish on the surface of the skin. So if you don't set this, it will not dry down on its own. So don't count on that. If you're a person that doesn't use powder, this probably won't possibly work. I've been taking a closer look as I can at this foundation, and I'll tell you what, it, you know, it is skin-like in a way, but no, I hate it, because I'll tell you why. It breaks up really easily, like just with look at this, with nothing, just with touching. Can you guys see that? It breaks up really, really easily. It doesn't dry down onto the skin enough to hold. I don't even need to do a wear test with this because I can't even touch it and it moves, and I can still see my hyperpigmentation through it. So they say it's full coverage, but it is not. It kind of gives this immediate effect when you first put it on of being like really coveragey. So if you're doing something like that for like a TikTok video or whatever, it can give you like this immediate, this moment. But a foundation has to stay all day. It has to not, you have to be able to touch your face and it not come off. Yeah, it doesn't cover enough overall. I mean, around here, and it's volatile. if that's the best word I can use. It's kind of volatile. I'm getting some breaking up here too. Yeah. I mean, the last thing you want in a foundation is something that breaks up, because that's not going to be helpful. So what you're seeing from the oily skin people isn't their oily skin, it's the foundation. It definitely is going to move and break up on you. It's not going to sit full. You don't feel fully confident when it dries down that it's going to just really adhere to the skin. It's a great idea, the balm idea, but I really feel like it needs some more finessing. It's not there yet. They're going to have to find something that, you know, can dry down in a way where you don't have to worry about it breaking up in the vulnerable areas, like around your nose. If you have to blow your nose or something like that, you don't want it pulling right off of your face. So for that, I don't like it. It doesn't feel too bad. You don't feel much on at all. But it's not really that controllable. And because it's kind of emollient, the more you put on, it starts to get gooky. So you don't want a gooky look either. I can see it, especially my nose. Like I just touched my nose, and you can see it wipe right off. And it's really dramatic wipe off. So yeah, I'm sorry, KVD. It's a great idea. Let's see it improved upon just a little bit. I gotta go fix my makeup for the day, because this is not something I'm gonna wear out. Well guys, here's my wrap up. I can say without a doubt that it does, when you first apply it, give you a full coverage appearance. And I've let it settle for a little while, and after I've let it settle, it's not as movable as it was in the first, say, 20 minutes. It's possible to wear it. It's not terrible to wear it. I don't have, you know, a ton of continual breaking up, but definitely it can easily swipe off. So just be mindful of that. It is a unique texture. I don't mind the texture. It's okay. If I was to feel secure and to grab my full coverage foundation, it wouldn't be this one. Would I wear it occasionally? You know, if I'm not worried about it wiping off, maybe, but I would not rebuy it again if I had the choice, you know, to use it or not use it. Anyway, those are my thoughts on it. Let me know your thoughts, or if you've had a different experience. And with allergy season right now, I know I'm wiping my nose a lot, and I need my makeup to stay there a little bit better than this did. But seems okay on the cheek area, or where I can't, you know, where I don't touch it very much. But it does seem like it does wear off easily. So just keep that in mind when making this purchase. Bye for now.